Hello everybody, welcome to the walkthrough of the Ranger Epic 1.5 pre-quest. Finishing this quest will flag you for starting the regular Epic 1.5, the Heartwood Blade, and it all starts in Nadiria's Landing. This is zoning in from the Wayfarer's Camp. You'll need to find an NPC named Targan Stonefall, and I'm running to his location right now. This quest is pretty easy. There are a couple areas that take a little bit of time to camp, but overall it's a pretty good quest. So here we go up the stairway, and I'll show the text on the screen if you're interested in the lore of this quest. He's going to send you to the blood fields to forage a blasted stone. So our next step is the blood fields. I recommend having a class with you that can port you everywhere. So just anywhere in the zone is a good spot to forage. There doesn't have to be any particular spot. So this took me about 20 minutes to forage with a skill of 200. Now you have to head back to Targan and hand it to him. In return, you'll receive a washed blasted stone. So just give it to him. And you say, I found it in the blood fields. He will give you a Targan's Amelioration Stone and a sample cloth. And now it's off to the ruins of Old Peniel, which is also known as the Hole. And you'll need to find a mob named the Stone Collector. And this guy was kind of a pain to find. I have his location where I found him on the map. Tracking is a little bit tricky because he wanders. But eventually, if you go to that spot on the map, you'll find him. Once you defeat him, loot a dusty stone. Now you'll need to do 2 combinations, and I have the recipes up on the screen. You're going to be doing these combinations in the sample cloth. First item you'll create is a Rock of Otis. And then you'll take the Rock of Otis and the Wash Blasted Stone, combine it in the sample cloth to create a closed sample cloth. Now return to Targan again and hand it to him after you do the combination. So we'll just do the combination. We have the closed sample cloth. Now we'll hand it in to Targan. So hand it in, and you'll receive a polished blasted stone in return. After you say what impurities. So now you have to go to North Karana and find an NPC named Xanusis. It's a tree model. So I'll show you the location from zoning in from Guildhall, and I'll have the map up to show his location as well. Sorry, I'm spending a lot of time showing you exactly where this location is. I debated on whether I should edit this running part out. I decided to leave it in because North Karana is a large zone. So he's up in the northern area up here. So you'll want to hail him and then hand him the polished blasted stone. and then he'll hand the polished blasted stone back to you. So here we are at the NPC that we need. You receive the polished stone back. And then after he starts reciting poetry, he'll give you a poem of the storms. And then you say the words, "I need help." Okay, the next step is to go to Tundra Mines, and you need to defeat an NPC named Taskmaster Wagged Broken Skull. And I have his location up on the screen. This guy took quite a long time to spawn, so he has placeholders. When you defeat him, you'll need to loot a Taskmaster's cutlass. I believe this took me quite a few hours, but eventually he spawned. He must be super rare because back when this was current content, I don't ever remember seeing him. So after you loot that, you need to go to Misty Thicket. And I recommend zoning in from Plane of Knowledge because you need to find an NPC named A Tired Farmer, and he's located right next to the Plane of Knowledge book. You can just use tracking and he'll be right there. So there's A Tired Farmer. And you need to hail him and go through his dialogue. You need to say, "I am a friend of the Stormlord." And then you need to give him 300 platinum and the Poem of the Storms. So we'll hand him 300 platinum, Poem of the Storms. And at this point, you'll receive a tear-stained Poem of the Storms. Now you'll need to head back to North Carana. You'll need to equip the polished blasted stone on the face, the cutlass in the offhand, and the tear-stained poem in the primary. And then say, "I am ready." A tainted beast will spawn you'll need to defeat, and you'll need to loot the Stone of Wind from him. You hail Xanasis again. Give him the stone. Now you'll need to go to Greater Fadark and find a merchant named Tundra. And you can just zone in from the Plane of Knowledge and just use find, the find button, and it should lead you right to where she's located. So just come up to the stairway and I'll show you where she's located up here. And take the elevator. She's right in this hut. So you hail her and go through her text. And now it's on to the Steamfont Mountains, where you need to find an NPC named Godwin's Drumharp. And his location is right here, at the end of the pathway, in the windmill. So you hail him and ask him, "Have you seen Mira?" Go through his text. You will give him 30 platinum, and he will give you in return a song capture jar. So it's on to the Howling Stones next. In the North Wing, you'll find the NPC you'll need. If you're not familiar with how to get through that locked door, there's a candle that you can get that will open the door. So you just need to defeat mobs on the outside and then have the candle with you when you click on the doorway. So then you will see her at the end of the North Wing, and she has the old-fashioned Spectre model, which is pretty neat. So here she is on the map. And then you'll hail her, go through the dialogue, hand her the sound capture jar, and then you'll need to defeat her. And she'll drop an echoing jar. Not too tough of a fight, it's pretty easy. My ranger's level 91, so just loot that. Now it's on to the Rudin Palace, and you'll need to find an NPC named Marie Silenttone, and I just went in the palace and clicked find. Find doesn't locate her, but it locates the vendor right next to her. So just click find on that vendor, and that vendor is Sotru Gem Cutter. And the location is right behind this doorway. So when you find her, hand her the echoing jar and the stone wind. In return, she will hand you the essence of earth and wind, and the quest is completed. So that's about it for the Ranger Epic 1.5 pre-quest. Now you're ready to start the regular 1.5, which I will do pretty soon. Look for it. Everybody have a great day. Bye.